Thank you, Sangeeta, very much. To give the vote of thanks for a newspaper editor in an election year is fraught with risk. You are not sure what will be seen as a vote and what will be seen as a thanks. Because we seem to be voting all the time. We are participants in an opinion poll 24/7. We are constantly marking out our positions, then we are unmarking them. We applaud or abuse, left or right, yes or no, pliable or viable, black or white. Gray we don't like because it is very boring. Gray means I'm old. Gray means I don't know. Gray doesn't get many retweets. In fact, one of the few times we see gray is when our phone is switched off. That's the color of the screen. We stare at it, waiting for it to come on. I'm so happy to know that the Ramnath Goenka Journalism Awards defiantly celebrate the opposite. They reward work that strives to get to the gray. There are no bullet points or PowerPoints. These are stories that need to be told and are told in a very eloquent fashion. So thank you first, the award winners. I think you need a collective round of applause. For each one of you, the story may bring individual honors, it may jazz up your CV, but it sustains us all. And thank you very much, Honorable Home Minister Rajnath Singh Ji, for standing behind this work and giving it your hand. Your definition of journalism, जो आपने पत्रकारिता की परिभाषा की, it could not be more relevant. Your definition of journalism as fundamental to democracy is something that will keep inspiring every newsroom in the country. Thank you very much, sir. We are very privileged to have you on stage, and just a few feet away from the stage, we are very lucky to have Harivansh-ji, a former editor himself, and now the deputy chairman of the upper house. Mr. Piyush Goyal, we had KJ Alphonse-ji, we have Mr. Farooq Abdullah-ji, Abhishek Singhvi, D. Raja, Anil Baluni, Derek O'Brien, GVL Rao, Manish Tiwari, Javed Khan, Sudhanshu Trivedi ji, Manoj Tiwari ji, Bhupendra Yadav, and Justice A.P. Shah. We have the former INB Minister Tiwari ji. In times so deeply divided, there couldn't be a better story for journalism than having this Mahagathbandhan. Being here in this room, celebrating good journalism. It may be for one winter evening in this cold city, but it is worth it. So thank you very much for being here today. And Sanjay Singh ji of AAP. It is wonderful to see so many people who disagree on fundamental issues, but who are here today to celebrate what is good journalism. Yeah. So thank you very much. And in the end, a thought that I would like to share as I set the stage for the next event, which my colleague Seema will lead. There is something that goes unsaid at every evening, that behind each story that has won an RNG award, there are women and men who we will never know. They are the subjects of the stories, of course. They are sources who share information with us. There are editors who tell the reporter to get the story. There are copy editors who check the story for facts. There are designers, there are publishers, and there are owners who take decisions. There are people in marketing and advertising who get resources to get the story told. There are even reporters who are not in this room today, but whose work many of the RNG award-winning stories have built upon. It is the web of these relationships that creates the space for good journalism. And when any of the relationship goes wrong, that space shrinks. We saw a few examples of this last year. One was the Me Too movement, which shone the light on how one relationship was violated in some newsrooms. So we thank those who broke the silence and thank those for breaking our silence. We have a panel discussion after this with wonderful newsroom leaders to discuss what editors can and should do, because on a day we shine the spotlight on the best, it is very healthy to reflect on what lies in the shadows. There could not be a more journalistic way, a more grayer way to wish you a very, very happy New Year. Thank you very much.